Boxing Social here with promoter Eddie Hearn. We're at the post-fight press conference after Khan's explosive defeat of Phil LaGreco. What have we learnt from that explosive victory for Khan?
Well, we've learnt he still has the speed, he still has the power, he's still the same fighter. I think that's what we've learned. Phil LaGreco is a good fighter, not an elite welterweight, but a good test for Amir to come back after 2 years. So I thought it was very impressive. It was the way he won, you know, the speed that he had. It was very, very impressive, and you know, I'm looking forward to the next move.
What was your message to Amir before the fight? Did you send him out to make a statement without?
Not really. I stay out of there. You know, I just said to him just to switch on and be sharp. That's it. And boy, was he. You know, I mean, I think Joe Goose had done a great job of keeping him focused going into the ring, and he just looked like he was on a mission. And the intensity and the energy from him and in the arena, I've not seen that for a long time, and I think he's going to really thrive off that. And it was a big night for him.
Amir did have a huge reception here in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Is the plan now to keep him in the UK and build him here?
I think so. I mean, look, British boxing's where it's at as far as I'm concerned. America's still a huge market, but with the reception that he got, and you know, I think he's going to want to be back here, and I think we can box all over the country and sell out arenas. I think he'll fight again in, you know, July, August time, and then look for a major fight in November, December.
You mentioned there are lots of options out there for Khan. There are, but is the biggest option as it stands at the moment Kell Brook?
I think it's the biggest fight financially. I think it's the fight that the British fight fans want, but they both have a lot of options, and it will come down to the deal and what makes sense and who wants what and who wants to fight for world titles or who wants the money and all those kinds of things. But the fight has become very, very big tonight, and it's something we have to look at carefully.
And finally, Eddie, you mentioned it at the post-fight press conference that it is a Wembley Stadium fight now.
It's a stadium, it's a Millennium Stadium, it's a Wembley Stadium fight.
Is it worth the risk of Brook or Khan going away, fighting someone else and possibly losing that fight?
Well, that's down to them. You know, all I can do is put the opportunities in front of people. If they want to take the fight, great. I just think that it's such a good fight. You know, forget the event, forget the rivalry. It's just such a great fight that you just can't pick a winner, can you? I mean, like you Kell Brook might have the power, Amir's got the speed, and it's a brilliant fight between two great fighters. But there's a lot of options, and we'll sit down and we'll make the right decision collectively.
Very lastly, what's more likely to happen this year, Brook Khan or Joshua Wilder?
I really think Joshua Wilder's going to happen, and I'm not sure Brook Khan will. I think it will, but at this stage it's too raw. I think Joshua Wilder will happen this year.
Eddie, thanks for the Boxing Social.
Cheers, no worries.
Eddie, can I get a quick